to the channel. Today I've got some news, and that is your girl has her license. Yeah, I was riding on a permit, you guys, which, I mean, at least I got a permit. But I passed my MSF course, my motorcycle safety course, and that was definitely an eye-opener, worth every penny. And I'm super glad that I went this route and took the course, and I definitely think it's worth it for every single person who wants to ride 100%. Whether you're, I mean, we were in a class of 12, and there was a bunch of people at like a lot of different skill levels in the class. There was people that I didn't think were gonna pass, but I'm not the judge of that. The instructors are, so not really my business. But yeah, I passed, and that's all that matters. It was definitely nerve-wracking. There was some things that there is some things that I definitely need to work on. I can complete a U-turn, but it's not as smooth as I would like it to be. And I've been riding for over a month now, and I already have my license. I've already passed, so I feel like I'm kind of ahead of the game, and I just need to be proud of myself for that. So I'll work on the things that I need to work on, and I'll be a better rider. I don't know why, but this is just how we like to ride. I'm one of those people who I kind of move with the road. I don't always stay in the same place. Like my boyfriend up here, he usually always takes that lane. If we're riding, he's always on this side, and it's rare that I'll be on that side. I mean, it happens occasionally, you know, but this is just kind of the formation we take whenever we ride. We don't ride like super close to each other. On occasion, like we'll pull up to each other and things like that, but for the most part we keep a little bit of distance. We're riding together, but I mean, I guess we like to, as you could say, play it safe. It's been a minute since we've been able to go on a nice ride. It's a little bit chillier than it was earlier today. My course was only 2 days, so we got pretty much 1 day of practice, running through some things, and then today was, I wanted to record it, but I don't know, I just didn't feel comfortable doing that, so I didn't. But I will say I did watch a lot of different motovloggers who did record parts of their motorcycle safety foundations class, and that was really great. It was really insightful for me to know kind of, you know, just a little bit of what I could expect. I mean, every class, depending on where you are, is going to be different. They might have, you know, similar things that they're teaching. Ooh, it's cold right here, guys. They might have similar things that they're teaching, but the way that they teach is obviously going to be different depending on where you're at. There are people who are going to be in the class, if that's something you're worried about, that have no riding experience, and that is your first riding experience. And there's nothing wrong with that. I was a beginner at one point too. I just went about it a different way. My first time on a motorcycle wasn't in the course. So, I mean, I was a beginner. I just went about it a different way. But I'm glad to be back on my bike instead of those little bikes. Woo! It is chilly in these areas where there's no sun with all these trees. Oh my goodness. I don't know why we're pulling over. have it muted so I can talk to the camera. You can hear me now, right? Yeah. Alright guys, he was just checking on me because I have my Cardo muted. So I can talk to you guys. Yeah, he was just checking on me. Yeah, my gas light came on. For all the apples to be back, and then we can pick apples and stuff. I know, we're barely getting into spring. I know, I won't rush it. Man, an hour difference and I'm cold. But if you guys saw in some of my other videos where I showed you, you know, walk-arounds of the bike, this bike has been dropped before. Before I dropped it, the previous owner, he dropped it, I don't know how hard, but the exhausts on the left side are scraped, and now those are starting to rust, you know, because I ride the bike, you know, so those are starting to rust, and I'm trying to see what I can do to save that, and I've got a couple ideas. Your girl isn't really trying to buy new headlights, and I kind of like these bullet ones. I don't want to have to get those like weird like LED strip ones. To me, I don't like that. I like the classic look of a bike that's got, you know, your turn signals. I was thinking about moving them down like mid-fork. I just got to figure out how I can do that on this bike, but for now I'm just gonna try to glue that on, and you know what they say, fake it till you make it. So if any of you guys can let me know in the comments if it's possible for me to move my lights, move my turn signals down here on these forks on the 2019 Harley-Davidson 48. Let me know in the comments, and if you guys have any other ideas of what I can do to fix this turn signal, let me know in the comments also. I appreciate you guys. I've got a couple people on my channel that definitely hooked me up with some advice, little tips and tricks, and I'm not shy when it comes to reaching out and asking other YouTubers questions. I've done that plenty of times. Not everybody replies, but a majority of people do. I've noticed I've got quite a bit of I mean, it's not a crazy amount, but I got quite a bit of followers on Instagram. You know, being that I literally just started my Instagram less than a month ago. I think I've got almost 80 followers, which, I mean, it's probably not a big deal, but it's a big deal to me, you know, like, that just means that people are interested in the content that I'm putting out, you know, and that makes me really happy because this is something that I enjoy doing. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, it's at HarleyHoney48, go follow me, and if you guys aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe. I really appreciate it. I think it's like 50-50. 50% of my watchers are subscribers and 50% aren't. I want to see all you guys subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate everybody who's watching and leaving likes and leaving comments. I try to respond to everybody, and if I don't, I do eventually if I don't, like, right off. Something smells good. Let me tell you about the first time I went on the highway. Well, I went on the highway a couple times, but like up for like, I don't know, like a couple hundred feet, not like riding on the highway. But the other day I rode on the highway for a while, and I was like super proud of myself. I rode for an exit, but it was a long exit, and I was like, you know what, I did really well and I don't want to push my luck, so I'm gonna get off at the next exit instead of taking it down for one. I think it's two more exits to my house. I was like, you know what, I did really well, I don't want to push my luck. Yeah, I was super proud of myself. I mean, I was proud at the speed that I got up to. Obviously, my merging, my riding in general. It's definitely, I mean, this road that you guys see me on now is 55, and I do like 60, no problem. Sometimes more, but we won't talk about that. And the highway is posted 65, you know. We ride legally, you know what I'm saying? And we follow the flow of traffic, and I did just that by myself really well, at least I would think. And yeah, I was super proud of myself. Like I said, I did one exit, and I contemplated doing some more because I was like, you know what, I'm already out here, why not? But I really thought, you know, I did well, I want my experience to end well, and that's continuing to build my confidence, do things that are going to be confidence boosters. And I figured, you know what, I want to end on a good note. Let me get off now while things are good. I definitely was nervous, and this is why I thought maybe I need a bigger bike. I got a thing for Harleys. I mean, it's just how it is. Like, I started on my boyfriend's old CBR 250, and that just wasn't cutting it for me. And I got a Harley, and here I am. So I was on the highway, and I'm going 70 something. I was feeling like shit. Maybe I'm gonna get swept off this bike. And I wasn't feeling a whole lot of weight, you know? Maybe that's just me being a beginner and not knowing what the hell I'm talking about. But it had me thinking, like, do I want a bigger bike? Because I've been planning, I have a lot of things planned that I want to do to this bike to customize and make it my own. I definitely plan on doing a stage 2 on this bike. I feel like it would pick it up so much more. But then I was wondering, shit, like, should I maybe think about getting a bigger bike before I invest, like, the money that I plan on investing in this bike? Like I said before, like, I plan on even getting new wheels and putting spoked wheels on this bike. I think it would look so much more badass. I'm thinking about changing the exhaust to some chrome exhaust because I feel like there's a lot of things blacked out on this bike, but there's just enough chrome that it kind of makes it, I don't know, a little weird that there's not more chrome than there is on this bike. Like, the forks are completely chrome, the headlight ring is chrome, the I don't know what you call them, if there's a specific name for it, but the tops of the engine are chrome, and the cap on the transmission cap, that's chrome. I feel like there's enough chrome on this bike that there maybe shouldn't be so much blacked out. And I'm thinking maybe I just keep the engine powder coated, the transmission powder coated, you know, and all that. And maybe I change out the exhaust to some chrome exhaust, and that might give it a more cohesive look, I think. Because eventually I plan on getting a new tank. Because the fuel capacity on this tank just is not the tea, sis. And I'm thinking about my future self, you know what I mean? I'm thinking months ahead or years ahead.
Hey guys, sorry that the video ends so abruptly here. I keep telling myself I need to bring a portable charger to keep plugged into the GoPro while I record. But if you guys are still here at this point, I appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys, and until next time, peace.